This is Let Her Forget, a Fiona Red mystery, Book 9, written by Blake Pierce, read by Caroline. Her log. The sunlight filtered through the dense canopy above, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor as Jessica continued along the unfamiliar path. Brutus, her loyal German shepherd, eagerly sniffed at the undergrowth and led her deeper into the woods. She had never ventured this far before, but the excitement of discovery and the unwavering trust she had in her canine companion spurred her on. "All right, Brutus," she called out light-heartedly. "Just a little further, then we'll head back." Her words seemed to evaporate into the still air, leaving her with an uneasy feeling. As she trudged forward, the once inviting foliage began to close in around her, stifling and oppressive. The musty scent of decomposing leaves filled her nostrils, and the hairs on the back of her neck stood on end. "Okay, boy, that's enough for today," she said, her voice wavering slightly. "Let's turn back." But as she tried to retrace her steps, the path seemed to twist and turn, leading her to unfamiliar sights. A gnarled tree trunk, a moss-covered boulder. Panic bubbled up within her chest, and her breath came in shallow gasps. "Brutus, we need to find our way back now," she muttered, attempting to mask her growing fear. The dog looked up at her, his ears twitching, sensing her unease. She fumbled for her phone, fingers trembling as she swiped through her apps, desperate for any sign of her location. But the device was unresponsive, the GPS was unable to locate her, and no signal bars graced the top corner of the screen. Come on," she whispered urgently, her heart pounding in her ears. "Not now, please, not now." As Jessica stared down at the useless piece of technology, her inner turmoil began to spiral. Why did I let Brutus lead me so far? What if we don't find our way back? Holding her phone above her head like a talisman, Jessica scanned the treetops, praying for even the slightest hint of a signal. The forest seemed to close in on her, branches reaching out like gnarled fingers, taunting her helplessness. A bead of sweat trickled down her temple as she strained her arm higher. "Come on," she whispered to the phone, willing it to work. "Just one bar, please." As if answering her desperate plea, a single line of reception flickered into existence. Relief washed over her. "Brutus, stay close," she cautioned, her worry momentarily abated by the sliver of hope provided by the weak signal. But before she could even attempt to use her newfound connection, Brutus's ears perked up, and his body tensed. A low growl rumbled in his throat, morphing into a fierce bark that echoed through the tree.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?